Hello, my name is Artem and you're watching Danielian's Ventures YouTube channel. Thank you. So today I'd like to talk in our weekly tip section about IF service. It's a really cool free service to automate your life. So it has a lot of cool stuff you can do, and you create basically those little recipes that will do certain things based on certain events that happen in certain channels that you can connect to the IF. Don't worry, it's not that difficult, to be honest. Basically, you can create recipes or you can use other people's recipes to do certain things. So for example, I already have a few recipes that are running. One that creates a list of people that mention certain hashtag in Twitter, backs up my contacts to Google Spreadsheet and Dropbox, logs my working time, posts interesting alerts to our Slack channel, and so forth and so forth. But creating recipes in IF is super simple, and there are a ton of ready-made ones that I will link in the description. But let's see how creating recipe actually works. So everything starts with a trigger. So you have to choose a channel, and there are lots of different channels that IF service supports. But let's choose Buffer, one of my favorite ones. Buffer is a really awesome tool that helps you automate social media posts. It can schedule them, it creates a certain queue that you can populate, and then it takes posts from the queue and posts them on certain times during the week when, for example, you have the most chances to receive visibility in that channel. So you choose a trigger. Here I chose any new post added to Buffer to be sent to social media later. Then we create trigger. What should happen then? Calendar, and then Google Calendar, and then quick add event. And then here I can use what IF calls ingredients, and I can choose here, for example, due add ingredient, then quotes, and text add ingredient, just like that. So this will be replaced with the time when the post is scheduled to be posted on Buffer, and this will be actual text of the social media post, and quotes are just so that quick event can recognize and work properly. And that's it. You create an action, and now you just see the summary of your recipe, and then you can choose if you want to be notified when it runs or not, and then you create recipe. That's it. That's how it works, and it took us a few seconds, and now you have a Google Calendar where you can see all your upcoming Buffer posts. So you know if there are enough posts during a certain week, not enough, and so forth. It's really awesome. You can also turn off recipe if you don't need it. You can see the log when it runs, delete it, and so forth. So let's delete this one. That's it. And if we want to add some of the ready-made recipes on IF, we can just go to IF front page, see the recipe that we like. Oh, hey, here is a cool recipe. Get mentioned, get email, I mean, when your company is mentioned on Reddit. So we put here, let's say Microsoft. For example, if that was my company, for example, I could put it here, click add, that's it. We added a recipe, and we can see it now here in our recipes list. We can click on it, and also if we need to, we can edit it. For example, the text that it sends to us, the email subject, and so forth. Really simple, really awesome service. There are some other alternatives, and one of my favorites is Zapier, but the learning curve there is a bit steeper. I really like both services though. This one I think is more for personal needs mostly, and Zapier, which I also will link in the description, is more geared towards, I think, teams and businesses. It can create really complex automation flows, for example, that can request custom information via API from your software and then process it and, for example, distribute it via emails or something similar. So some more complex stuff can be done with Zapier, but if you're getting started with automation, you can't go wrong with if. It's really cool, really simple, and to be honest, it's just fun. All right, hopefully this was a helpful tip to you. Please share this video, subscribe and like it. Thank you very much. Bye bye.